watching on from above for the Bombers. Empty backfield for Strebler. Throwing here. Quick release, first down. And that's to Demski. Give him catches in 72 consecutive games. 2 carries. 1st and 10 from the BC 20. Strebler throwing here. How about an end zone shot? Got it! It's Demski. Hauls it in.
Well, the run to Brady Oliveira freezes linebackers. They're not able to get deep, and also takes the attention of the defensive backfield just for a split second, allowing Nic Demski in behind coverage, composure in the pocket from Strebler.
Strebler from his own 7, pressured, gets away, dumps it off. Demski comes up with it. There's a flag as Demski pushes ahead to the 25, and this is going to be against the BC Lions, I think. Peterson stands in to the right of Strebler. Strebler, corner out, drops it in there, got it, Demski! 2nd of the game for Demski, 3rd of the game for Strebler.
I think Strebler can throw. You know, based on this second half alone, I mean, that's a dime. He drops it over the shoulder of...
This quarterback, Collaros, is going to be throwing here towards Demski. Touchdown, Nic Demski! The Bombers bounce back!
Demski was a game day decision, meaning that Michael O'Shea was going to decide today with the training staff, had a bit of an ankle injury as to whether or not he could even go in this one.
Winnipeg, of course, starting on their 40 here. Collaros gets it out to Demski. Made one man miss, now another. Demski up to the 50. And that first down earned by Nic Demski as a couple. Color coordination, that seems weird. Empty backfield for Zach. Down the field. Demski! How did he do that? Oh, Demski's ridiculous! He hauls it in, and he takes it home. Touchdown!
Take a look at the defense. Metier goes to cover down on Dalton Schoen, so it's a double team to that side. That's the indicator for Zach Collaros that he's got a one-on-one on the deep route. The report is out. Got to shut him down.
Collaros on the run to his right down the field. He's got Demski just outside the 40-yard line. Everybody clears out. Collaros far side. Drops it into Demski. Tiptoes along the line.
The goalpost could be an issue.
Here we go in a 2nd and 8 from the end zone. Collaros. Deep shot. Watch Demski's got him. Demski still on the move. Down inside the 30. Before finally taken down.
Gonna run here and take it a nice high angle. Throw it high. Let him run it down.
I've seen this too many times with these two guys. Now speeding up with a little bit of tempo here. As a veteran players enjoy, he's listening to what they want to call in the course of the game.
Calling a pass here, and Collaros barely gets rid of it and completes it to Demski. Oh, they hooked up for a big one.
5 games of doing that.
2nd and long. Collaros throwing to the right. It's caught again. Oh, what a nice grab by Demski inside the Calgary. He had only 1 catch for 8 yards 2 weeks ago in Calgary. He's already got more than that. 1st and goal at the 4. Touchdown, Winnipeg. And who else the way it's gone tonight?
We just talked about how quickly Zach recognized coverage. See, he sees the zone coverage at the goal line. He knows he has Nic Demski.
Like in 2017 when they were together in South Dakota. On the draw. That's Demski. He has a big run this time. After several big catches. All range, 28 seconds to go.
Draw play. You know he covered, plays a lot of zone. So as they expand, hand it off to your skill players.
Winnipeg 37, 1st down and counting down under 2 minutes to go. That's complete to Demski. Wow, things could have been different, couldn't it, for Winnipeg early on. Demski had a...
That's what's on the line here tonight as they try to avoid it. Now Demski hauls it in. Tyshawn Blackburn in coverage, but Demski, the big explosive play. Collaros talked to us this week.
Going to break this one out towards the corner. As you mentioned, Blackburn in coverage. He gets caught on the inside. Nice placement on the foot.
Nice block that time by Chris Ike on the edges. They go handoff. Nic Demski's got speed around the edge. Cuts to the outside of the 40. Whitney McManus finally shoves him out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Four receivers to the right of Streffler against a five-man rush. He'll rip this one over the top of Cameron Judge into Nic Demski's hands. He's dragged down by Tyshawn Blackburn. What a throw and catch. Tony Jones making a massive play. As Streffler on second down and long looks over the middle. Caught by Demski. First down. And the quick feed of Nick. Moving the sticks once again.
Oliveira clears out to the left. Collaros throws far side. That is caught. Demski made a move and takes it down inside the 35.
Change that as much as he loves throwing it to Brady.
Well, now they split him out wide and down the shoot. It is Nic Demski. What a throw by Collaros on the fly and make it 80 straight games. Nic Demski with a grab. Zach is back. He's back to his old tricks, slipping it underneath. Nic Demski gets another out to the 30-yard line. Late game scramble. They'll bump out Oliveira. And Collaros will screen it back the other way. It's Demski. Plenty of open field. Crosses the 30, turns on the jet, and he's in a race once again with a Darius Pickett.
Watch how Neufeld comes out here. Now he's going to pull. Stop it here. He's the lead guy trying to find a DB, and how hard that is for offensive linemen, I can't tell you. It's tough to get them. They're too quick. He just steps into him and takes him out.
From the 24-yard line. Collaros against some pressure. Gets it away to the outside. Demski bounces off one tackler, 2, 3, and finally brought down inside the 5. Takes the snap. Pressure on. Zach gets it away. Caught. Demski. Power of Castillo's leg unquestioned at this point as they'll look to throw it to the outside and ice in the veins of Nic Demski.
But the penalty gets them down to the 2 and a first and goal. Winnipeg faking to Oliveira. To the right. Touchdown. Nic Demski. He leads Winnipeg in touchdowns this season. That is his 6th.
He's going to be in a trail position. You can see Murray trying to figure out, is it a run or is it a pass? He gets in a little bit of a conflict of assignment. By that time, Nic Demski show multiple looks is what makes it hard to play against.
Second down and long. Collaros gets flushed out by a blitzing Tyrese Beveretti. Gets rid of it, and it is caught too. Nic Demski has it. Another catch for Demski.
Cannot lose contain. Zach's difficult. Beveret's coming off. He loses contain. Now Zach's on the move. He finds Demski.
Campbell closing to break that one up. Second down. Collaros. Deeper route again, and this time it is complete. It is Nic Demski, who now has a catch in 82 straight games, the active leader.
It's about his #1 target in Nic Demski to the right of your screen, going right down that seam. And this is what he said. He's our best player.
Yeah.
He said Nic Demski is our best football player.
Didn't even hesitate about
Didn't hesitate.
4 catches, 53 in this game, and a first down around the 50. Rolling right again, Collaros. Short pass to Demski again, and he does something with it afterwards. First down and more down around the 45. Dalton Schoen. And his 4th catch for 52 yards. Winnipeg. Shot to the end zone. Touchdown, Demski. Does it again.
I mentioned it in the first half, but he said Nic Demski is our best player. Direct quote from the starting quarterback and future Hall of Famer.
He's coming off his most productive game week before in Montreal, 137. So throwing here in second and long, it is caught. Now Demski already had a catch for -2, positive yardage there, but in a 3-3 tie, second quarter of the Banjo Bowl. Collaros throwing deep over the middle, and it's caught. Demski again, he had a touchdown last week in the Labor Day Classic.
With Mike, wait a minute, I am the offensive coordinator of the Bombers.
Oh, things people don't hear about. The throw by Collaros, caught by Demski. Good run afterwards, 2 inside the 30. Now posted a 25. Another big play.
Nic Demski's going to show up in your screen at one point, but watch right here. You have clear out routes. I believe that's Clarcius clearing out the space so you can create the opportunity. And once again, Zach is on point, throwing it over linebackers and putting a little bit of air on it to get it to Nic Demski. See, I think the fans like Jason
They're
Hogan's
loving the work and hurry here. They're looking for two. Into the end zone to the left for Nic Demski, who's got it.
Great grab. And nice touch here from Chris Strevler on the ball, working with limited space in that back corner of the end zone, puts it just over top of Destin Talbert. Demski makes a play for his quarterback. Good concentration.
The leading receiver for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers gets a couple more points on the board. Looking to go the Ticats' way. Under half a minute to go. Strevler on the 2nd and 2, being pursued by Philip Osai. And a deep shot down for Demski, who has it. Deshaun Amos was right there.
Throw on the run. And Demski kind of outstretching Deshaun Amos to get to that.
Gets a chance to step in for Peters today. Another quick hitter, this time to Demski. And Kolaris has the Bombers marching already early in this one with a 6-0 lead. Move the sticks. This time they're going to roll him to the right, looking to throw. And he finds Demski. Demski down inside the 40 as Winnipeg mixes it up a little bit and gets a big chunk instead of just the inches that they needed.
And this is something you want to do on 2nd and 1 because you're going to convert it on 3rd and 1 anyways. So have an option for the quarterback to throw the ball on the perimeter. The worst thing that happened.
Still first down on their own 40. Demski turns outside the 50. First down, Winnipeg. Brady stands in to the right of Zach. Kolaris down the field. Demski limited space and he finds him inside the 40 before he's taken down by Katsatonis.
That is the throw that these two guys are so good at, so difficult to do. Stubblefield gets beat in man coverage on that difficult strong side linebacker position.
Kolaris